the sum pivot data utility. The default keys for this are Control, Shift, Alt, and equals. And this can be found on the Nutilities menu under Author's Favorites, Sum Pivot Data, and you have your description there. What this utility does is on a pivot table, it'll change all the value fields to use the sum function. To see what I'm talking about, I'm going to quickly put a pivot table onto this data set. And all this data set is, it's got business unit and some other tab fields, and then it's got it by month in columns. And it's showing me the revenue by month in columns. So let's quickly apply a pivot to this, and I'm going to do that using my create pivot utility, which I've demonstrated it in a different video. And I'm just going to quickly bring in business unit, and then I'm going to take a look at the revenue by month. And I'm just going to keep dragging them all in. And if you're paying attention, you might be noticing that it's just giving me a count of the numbers in each month. It's not actually giving me a sum of it. I'm just going to go ahead and stop there. I could continue on and keep dragging in October, November, and December, but it's not going to really show you anything new. You can see that all of them came through as a count. I need to see the sum of revenue. If I wanted to change those one by one using the default method in Excel, I would have to go to value field. I'd click on this on the value field I want to change, click on value field setting, hit sum, OK, and you can see it's just turned that one to sum. And I'd have to go through and do that for as many of these as I have. And you can see I would end up having 12 for a full year. The quick way to do it using utilities is just click anywhere into the pivot. So out here would not work. Click in somewhere into the pivot, anywhere in the pivot. Then hold down Control, Shift, Alt with your left hand, hit equals with your right hand, and it'll go through and turn all of them to sums. And you can see all of them are now using the sum function.